Hey everyone, it's Ahmed. We're talking storage today, but not just about how much storage you have. We're going deeper, specifically MBR versus GPT, the two main ways your computer organizes everything on your drives. We're going to break down the differences, the pros and cons, and which one you should actually be using in 2023. So whether you're a seasoned techie or just getting started, hit that subscribe button and let's demystify MBR and GPT. First up, let's talk about how these partitioning schemes actually. Think of it like dividing up a cake. MBR is like using those old school flimsy paper plates. You've only got space for a few slices, max 4 big ones, and that's it. GPT, on the other hand, is like busting out those fancy multi-tiered serving platters. You've got more space to work with. 128 partitions by default on Windows. Now, this is where things get really interesting, especially if you're rocking a big juicy hard drive. See, MBR has this weird limitation. It can only handle drives up to 2 terabytes in size. GPT, however, laughs in the face of 2 terabytes. It can handle drives up to a mind-boggling 9.4. What's a zettabyte? Well, let's just say, if you had a drive that big, you could probably store the entire internet twice. So if you're planning on using any modern large-capacity drives, GPT is the only way to go. So we've talked about partitions and drive size, but there's one more crucial factor. How your computer actually, this is where BIOS and UEFI come in. Those low-level interfaces that kickstart your system. MBR is old school, it plays it safe, it's compatible with legacy BIOS mode. GPT, on the other hand, prefers the modern UEFI. It's faster, more secure, and unlocks features that BIOS can't handle. Plus, if you're using a modern operating system like Windows 10 or 11, you're going to need UEFI and GPT to even boot from a drive larger than 2 terabytes. Now let's talk about something super important, keeping your precious data safe. MBR stores all its partition and boot information in one single place, the very first sector of the drive. One corrupt sector, one bad bump, and boom, your entire drive could be toast. GPT, on the other hand, isn't taking any chances. It spreads multiple copies of that critical data across the entire drive. So even if one part gets messed up, you've got backups on backups. Plus, GPT uses cyclic redundancy check, a fancy way of making sure your data hasn't been tampered with. Last but not least, let's talk about compatibility. MBR, being the old dog, gets along with pretty much any operating system out there. Windows XP, Vista, even older Linux distros. But if you're rocking a modern system, Windows 10 or 11, macOS, the latest Linux builds, you're going to want GPT. It's what your operating system expects. It's what new motherboards are designed for. It's the future of storage. So there you have it. For modern systems and large disks, GPT is the way to go. It's more flexible, it supports larger drives, it's more secure, and it's what modern operating systems are designed for. But if you're working with older systems or smaller disks, MBR can still get the job done. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.